center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's James. They get it back. Banks the pass to James. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Over Richardson. Goes back up.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
James can't get it to go.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight. Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
The Lakers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. The shot, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Count it, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
The rebound by Atlanta.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wallace, the pass to Harper. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane. That gives him a double-double.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's James. Cleared away by Wells.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
And another basket for Atlanta.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. James with the ball, and Wells picks him up defensively. James passes to Banks. From 12 feet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent. In place.
James outside. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wells, the pass to Richardson. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Carroll. Drills it from deep. Carroll's got 22 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Wells. And it's off from three-point range. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James, and I think the D took that into account there.
Ellis is checked in for Atlanta.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Los Angeles shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Wells is checked in for Carroll.
Number 0.
On defense, Atlanta. And here's James. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Wallace outside. Right wing. Outside Richardson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Puts up a 3. Banks pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now, here is James. He's closely guarded.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Wallace misses. Now Los Angeles with it. Kennard for 3. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Wells, the pass to Richardson. Count that bucket. Richardson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From 12 feet. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wells. And for Atlanta, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Richardson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.